today we're going to talk about onions that you have maybe gotten from the store that have already sprouted. And you can use the part of the onion in your cooking right away because it's not bad as long as it's still firm and there's no mold on it. You can still use the rest of the onion, and you can take the sprouted part and actually plant it and grow new onions from it. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today. Alright, so first you're going to have to take off the outer part of the onion like you normally would. So I'm just going to take off the peel. I'm not like super master at taking the peel off. I know there's easier ways to do it, but nah. Cut into it a little bit on each side. Help take that outer layer off. And try not to take the roots off because you'll need that if you're planting. Alright, now we're wanting to use part of the onion and cut off these outer parts, because you can use that in cooking. Alright, so I'm going to save this part right here, all this for cooking. I'm going to chop that up and use it. And this part right here, I'm just going to start peeling off all of this part because I want to get down to the part where there's the sprout. Try to be very careful because I don't want to cut into my sprout. And as you get closer, you'll start seeing it's gonna look like a whole nother onion bulb. You want just the sprout part. So I'm gonna just keep peeling off all this white part until I get down to where it's just the sprouts left. If you notice, look, there's another sprout right there. So I could possibly get 3, but we'll see. You have to have roots attached to the sprout to be able to plant it. So you can be very careful. You want all this extra stuff off because it will rot if you plant it in the ground. You just want the sprout. It won't grow another bulb, so you want an actual bulb. Alright, so we've come to the point where we're ready to split the sprouts, and the most important part is to make sure that you have roots attached to it. Now you can try to pull it apart by hand. I'm going to use a knife so as I want to guarantee that I get the roots, some roots up for both sprouts. So I'm going to just cut right here down the middle. And as you can see, there's some roots attached to the sprout and roots attached to the sprout. And now we're ready to go plant them in the ground.
All right, so we're outside and we're going to go ahead and plant our sprouts. If you look right here, these are all some sprouts that I planted a couple weeks ago. And if you notice, they're getting pretty tall and already starting to grow. So you can plant them a couple inches apart. I plant mine a few inches apart because in between I'm going to plant some green onions. So I just take my shovel, which is about 6 inches away, and dig a little bit of a hole. And just loosen up the soil, just kind of stick them in, and then you just want to barely cover them up and press down the soil around them. And then I'm going to do another spot here and stick this one in, like so. Just cover it up. And then I'm going to mulch them really well so that way it keeps moisture in, keeps them cool. Down here, and then we'll give them some water and keep an eye on them. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned something new today.
Why is the flashlight came on?
Oh, I'm just focused on you right now. Oh no, your battery's low.
Yeah.
Oh no, your battery's low.
Alright. Now what?
Why did that? Oh no, we're recording. Ah!
Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned something new today.
Okay.